Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So it's not a normal Friday. Today we've got the release of the PCE numbers that is similar to the CPI data, but the CPI normally gets a bit more attention. So PCE is more about everything that the individual buys, because it doesn't include energy, for example. It's more geared towards the day-to-day goods. It's not that important, and therefore I wouldn't pay too much attention to this one. This will be released at 8:30 Eastern time. What is more important today is the Jerome Powell speech. So today we've got Powell holding a speech about the economic situation. And this is a speech that shouldn't be underestimated. A lot of bankers have termed it one of the most important events in August, because it might hint towards what could happen in September. Powell might speak about interest rate increases and so on. So expect some volatility throughout the day. And I also mentioned earlier today that today could be the day when we finally break out of the range due to that volatility, that tight price range here that we have now been in for the last 6 days. But so around, and by the way, the Powell speech is at 10 o'clock Eastern time. So keep that in mind. It will be also to a degree an unpredictable day, because whenever you have events like that, there can be a lot of short-term volatility that makes trading on days like these extremely difficult. There's a lot of bots going on and a lot of bot trading. But this is just something that a lot of people have their eyes on and their ears, obviously. So we take a look here at the Bitcoin chart. This is still the primary expectation that is currently here on the chart. Still the bullish scenario. In the previous video I showed you a few other scenarios as well, including the leading diagonal, where we count all of this as a larger wave 1 and we're now in a wave 2 correction, and the bearish scenario as well, which for me will get more likely if we drop below 18.9k. Until that happens, I will focus mainly on this scenario, and here we assume that we saw a wave 1, a wave 2, another 1-2 pattern, and then here another 1-2 pattern, but this could become invalidated, and I have no problem with that. If we go below 20.7k, then I can only count this as a 1-2, another 1, and then A, B, C in a wave 2. So these are, I wouldn't pay too much attention to these ones, because if I now come a bit lower and take 1-2 setup out or not, doesn't really change anything in the short-term outlook here. What you need to remember, and that's really the key level here, is the 18.9k level. If we go below this, I think then we are going to see Bitcoin also drop below its low at 17.6k from the 18th of June. So what is important here in the very short term? Told you yesterday that we could have peaked here in this wave 4. And so far this is playing out. We talked about the wave 4 ongoing here in an A, B, C pattern. With the wave C, we could count 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I had a comment earlier of someone who said the wave 2 is lower than the beginning of the wave 1, so it wouldn't be valid. To a degree, yes, I agree here. You cannot have a wave 2 retrace more than the beginning of the wave 1. However, this is really only $2 difference, at a $21,200 Bitcoin price. At a very volatile market like Bitcoin, in such a volatile market, I wouldn't necessarily discount that. But it's a good point, it's a fair point. In a different scenario, we could still count this as part of the wave B, and that we then have the 1-2 here, that this was the 3, the 4, and this a truncated wave 5, possible as well, but also unlikely. But at the moment we are coming down. So at the moment I leave this on the chart, and we are coming down, and as per this scenario, as I said yesterday, we could have peaked here at 21.9k, and if we come down now, this probably was already the wave 1, or possibly this the wave 2, and we could really come down now in the wave 3. That this is a wave 3, of that, maybe already of the last wave down, is confirmed, or a wave 3 is normally a very strong sell-off. And well, this candle is probably the largest candle here that we had in a few days. It's only on the hourly, and the hourly candle isn't closed yet. Yes, I know that, but it's just something to keep an eye on here. And this is a key level, that 21.3k level that we just broke below. As you can see, we broke below the wave 1 low in that move here. So we're making lower lows and lower highs at the moment, and even this was basically a double top and even a lower high here, and now we make the lower low. So it indicates an uptrend is broken here, the local uptrend, and we could then continue this trend continuation pattern to the downside, which we had on the chart here. That is still the expectation, that we will make one low here in this current move down. It's not confirmed yet until we really make that lower low, but things are pointing into that direction. Said earlier to you that the low could already be in, but if that is the case, to get more clarity about this, I would want the price to go above 22.2k impulsively. Until this is the case, I will focus further here on the downside. Until we break above that level, 22.2k, there is still a bearish overhang above Bitcoin, on the chart here, and I would focus more onto the downside because there is still a lot of selling pressure going on. Now, today's power speed, we might now see already that smaller sell-off happen in anticipation of maybe negative news. To be fair, maybe already this move down was sort of the pricing in of potentially negative information. So we'll see what is priced in later. But these are the key levels to watch out for here. First of all, the 18.9k level. Now, I don't expect that to be broken today, but to the upside in the short term, the 22.2k level. If we go above that, then it could indicate that something more bullish is going on than the current scenario here, because then I don't expect that this is still a wave 4. And if we go, we already broke below the 21.3k level. We've got the next key support level here, the previous wave 4 low. This now needs to be broken at 21.1k, and if we then go below 20,765, then it would unlock the prices all the way down to 19,450. So I gave you 3 levels. Should we make a lower low here, we've got the 20,450 level and the 19,450 level. These are key levels to find support then, but really any low below the wave 3 low here is valid to make that wave 5 that I expect, that is part of this overall move down that started at 25k. And from here we could expect then a reversal, after one more dip, in my opinion, a reversal, and that is then a recovery, and we'll need to see if this will become impulsive or corrective. That will then give us a clue about the next larger development on the Bitcoin chart. So it will be an interesting day. I'll keep you updated about the news, the possible new targets. Appreciate in the last few days there wasn't a lot of new stuff here because we've moved sideways, but I hope I still kept it interesting for you. And hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.